doing, everyone? Welcome to this video. So I had an idea of really for people that maybe want to look into getting into that YouTube life, the streaming, the content creating and everything else. So it's not gonna, I'm gonna try and condense the video slightly. Might be a bit of video editry and stuff like that, just to sort of condense it up. If not, it might just be a sort of full flow, me chatting and doing everything sort of live as such for the video. I'm not going to obviously sort of go into too much detail of certain things. I just want to try and cover as much as possible as to what I do, say running the Discord. Obviously I have admins and stuff on there that sort of help from time to time. My son's one, sort of doing the thumbnails, getting everything set up for the streams, actually streaming and everything else. Again, I'm not going to go into what equipment I've got. Everything will be in the sort of description box below that I usually run anyway on most streams. But it's just to sort of see if people want to go through it. In all honesty, you could make it a lot more work if you wanted to do a lot more, say, videos. I mean, I've tried over the years to do sort of race videos in a sort of condensed format that a lot of people do. For my channel, they don't seem to do that well. My channel seems to do, say, certain videos if a new sort of title has come out or something comes out or something needs to be addressed. They seem to do better for me. And also then the live streams. I enjoy the live streams. I enjoy sort of connecting with my subscribers, my members that I've obviously got on there now. But we'll go sort of scoot through everything. I will, which is a big thing, show what I earn a month. And obviously that is dependent on views. That's dependent on whether I put, say, more videos out a month than less. Then, as I said, you've got to work out what videos are going to make the views to make you the money. So yeah, let's get into it. Right, let's have a look where we start. So I'm hoping there's going to be no sort of information on here that somebody can get into my account and everything else. I don't think so. So what we'll do is let's have a look. We'll go to the dashboard of YouTube. Obviously, as it stands now, this video should come out quite quickly as I've made it. Just sort of the basics. This is my dashboard. This is my tells me the sort of last couple of published videos or streams. It says published videos, but they are streams as well as videos. I think we've got one video in there. You've got obviously the channel analytics, which I still, if I'm honest, don't understand. Obviously I understand that one, which is my subscribers. So yeah, you've got obviously revenue. Now the revenue is a difficult one to gauge because it's, I don't know whether it's a month in lieu kind of thing, a month behind, I don't know. It is, like I said, very difficult to gauge. So what I'm going to do is, let's have a look. So we'll go to content. Obviously content, I've got stuff here that obviously people haven't seen that I don't put up. YouTube I find is a great tool, especially obviously it's you can get it on your TV now and everything else. And obviously my other hobby is dog showing, and it's nice, say, when I was at a show at the weekend and the wife records it and I can actually view myself and pick up if I've made any mistakes and stuff like that, and put it on the big screen down in my front room. So it's really good. So as I said, I've got a few little sort of videos and bits and pieces that people haven't actually seen, which obviously won't get released because they're just for sort of my eyes only, so to speak. So that's your videos. Obviously your shorts, I haven't done many shorts for a while now. I have a folder full of shorts that or videos that need to be made into shorts. But for me, it's a bit of a faff because I have to upload them from a phone. So what I do is I make the shorts or to put the videos and edit them and everything else on the computer. Then I have to physically transfer them to my phone and then upload them as a short from the phone because I haven't found a way of uploading them via my PC into a short. It doesn't seem to work. So as I said, it's a bit of a faff. Maybe it's me. I don't know. But yeah, that's the sort of short section. Live section is obviously self-explanatory. It's all my lives. My last one being the race yesterday with VSR Phoenix. So obviously it's there. You get to sort of see it's obviously public. You can change that. The monetization is on. Obviously you've got the green dollar sign. Obviously the views didn't make many views yesterday. It was a bit of a short sort of stream. And obviously 100% likes, 16 likes. So it is pretty good. You can go through obviously with views as well. You can click on them if there's any view or not views, sorry, comments, and it'll go straight to the comment section. Posts is obviously my community section that is embedded in YouTube as well, which I find pretty good. Playlist is folders, so you can. Oh, I've got my. Let me get rid of Facebook. Got my Facebook pinging and everything else. So you can make folders and put specific videos into specific folders. You do it at the main. I think it's the main page you make them, and then any video you go into, you can then sort of click on. I'll show you basically, but yeah, I've got a few folders. So podcasts, I've got no podcasts, and promotions. Yeah, promote your channel and business on YouTube, which obviously you have to pay for, puts an ad up, which I'm not prepared to do. I don't make enough money, if I'm honest. So if you go, let's go to, not the dashboard, content again. I'll show you what I mean quickly with, so we'll go to a live. We'll go to one that I've already been into. So obviously you get to put the title, which to be fair, I'll show you there is a way that it gets put up anyway through Streamlabs OBS is what I use to stream my streams, basically live stream my streams. But all this is sort of like all will always be up. It's a template. All this here will be up. All the tags will be up. So all I have to do is sort of get rid of the main sort of middle section that explains what's going on this stream and just add to what it's going to be, whether it's the Sunday races or the Friday races. As I said, everything else is always here, which is really, really good. So I don't have to physically put it in every time I sort of do a video. The thumbnails, you can actually choose a thumbnail from the video if you want. But I obviously like making my own thumbnails. And again, I'll go through that in this video, how I do that. Playlist, which should be, yeah, the sections. There you go. So the playlist is obviously the folders. So these are the folders that are already made up. Make a new playlist. So yeah, you make it through here. And then you can put in, say, we've got, when I did, let's have a look, the hot lap times. And you've got specific tracks to track attacks and stuff like that. So pretty good, to be fair. Keeps everything sort of together. Obviously, you've got show more, I mean, paid promotion. After this, I don't use or understand. It just stays as it is. Down here is a good part. The main sort of part, you've got categories which your video will fall into. Now obviously mine is gaming. It's always gaming pretty much. And then obviously you've put in the game title. You don't have to put it all in, it will come up anyway, and you've got pretty much them all there. So obviously, yeah, Assetto Corsa Competizione, and then yeah, you'll go up to the top and press save. So that's pretty much how that works. So you can go into the analytics of a single video. As you can see, you've got them here. You can sort of details of the video, the analytics, the monetization, the view live control room, which is basically what I do to pop out the chat box. Because OBS hasn't got a big chat box, you can't, or I've never found a way of extending it or making it bigger. You can do it via YouTube. So what I do is, well, I'll actually show you now. We'll get onto that. Well, in a second, but once I've been through everything, obviously analytics, we'll go into analytics, which is probably the wrong video to go into because it's not going to show anything. I'll go down to a video that has been out a while. So go to analytics. It will say how many views it's had, which isn't the views while it's live. It's the views while it's finished, basically, which I got confused with. Updating live, which is good because it's real time. It will put views on there. The estimated revenue is £1.20. So like I said, it's a live stream. I don't get much for lives. Obviously, the videos get more because if they get a couple of thousand views. So not really much else in there. The copyright is a good. I've had a copyright or a couple of copyright claims to do with my start screen and stuff with music. So you have to sort them out. But a lot of it is self-explanatory, which is good. But yeah, just obviously that stream done quite well. but that was Evo. So if we go into the analytics for that, £8.92. Obviously 223 views since it stopped. That isn't the total views. It says 2 and a bit thousand views on that one. So where is it? That one. So 2,164. So it's up and down. Let's go into probably the biggest thing that people want to see is how much I earn. So nothing in here, but this brings you over to the AdSense page on YouTube, which is because it's YouTube, Google, sorry, run YouTube. It's Google based, where I get my payment from Google. Watch paid ads, shorts, memberships. This is where you sort out all your members and everything else that people are on. As you can see, it's got my latest members. Something I wasn't really interested in. That's why I'm sort of got it down at the lowest amount of money that I can charge. But if people want to be members and help the channel, that's great. I've got no issue with that. I don't push anyone into stuff like that because it's not, I'm not that way inclined. I enjoy what I do. The money is good, but it's not a substantial amount. That's the thing. So let's have a quick look. This will be 2 months worth, basically, because there is a threshold on it. It will not pay me out anything until I've reached £60 or more. As soon as I reach £60, I think it gets triggered and it then pays you out within a week or two. So let's have a look at the payments. I'm just trying to go through without is it going to show me the payments? I want to show the payments without showing my payment info and stuff, without it getting let's have a look. So as you can see, it's strange how this works, because it's got sort of 1st to the 31st of December, 36.87, 1st to the 31st of January, 36.87, 1st to the 6th of February, 36.87. Now that's wrong, because it's weird the way it works. It just, I don't understand it after time. I just see what goes in, and obviously if I meet the £60 threshold, I think the most I've ever made was, I think, about £70 or £80 in 1 month, but that was it. But that was putting a good few videos out that made a good couple of thousand views each. People super chat and stuff like that. So as I said, for a small time YouTuber like me, it's not lucrative. I can't give up my day job, so to speak. It's nice, say if I get over £60 in 2 months, it's a nice little bit of money in my bank that goes back into the channel anyway, with sort of buying microphones and stuff like that. So as I said, it's not a lot of money, to be fair. So that's pretty much it with the dashboard. It will go into, let's have a look. Analytics is the main. Analytics is the main one, not actual video analytics. It's actually the main analytics for my channel on I presume a month-to-month basis. 28 days. So that's not too bad. Community is the people that comment, basically. Which I usually go in, but I haven't. I've been a little bit relaxed on this. I haven't really gone into it. Some I do, some I pick up on my phone, and then I'll comment, or I'll love heart the comment and bits and pieces like that. You've got mentions and held. I mean, a few mentions in here. If somebody's mentions you in their video or their video title, it'll ping into here so you can see what's going on. And pretty much that's it, really. Not really much else to do. Audio library is a good one because you can actually get songs that haven't got monetization on. They're free. So you've got music, you've got sound effects as well, which is pretty good, which I have used some of these before. You can find on the internet bits and pieces as well. So it is a good thing that they do, because trying to find decent music without it being monetized is a nightmare. Basically, monetized means that you can't use it. You'll get a copyright strike, which you don't want because you'll get no money. So yeah, it's not very good. So right, let's go go to where I make my thumbnails, basically, because doing a stream is pretty much, let's say, obviously you've got all your streaming equipment, you've obviously got your console, you've got your game you want to stream and everything else, you've got all that set up. Obviously we will go through that, but from my perspective, everything's set up, it's done, it's there. All I have to do is, my first thing I'll do is I'll make a thumbnail. So as you can see, I've got quite a few different bits and pieces. I even actually made my stream start screen through Canva, which is really good because it saved me a lot of money instead of, say, paying someone else to do it. And over time, I have got better and better at doing stuff in Canva. Yeah. And the way Canva works as well, which I really love, it will keep your old ones up. So say the one I've highlighted is the Sunday race. That's what I use. I just changed the background. So the one I'm highlighting now is for usually the Friday race. Obviously, we're running Saturday this week, which is slightly different. So it's a slightly different one, but it's got the sort of main layout. The one I'm highlighting now is usually what we use for a Friday, which is obviously you guys vote or you choose the track and stuff like that. So it's really good. It's such a good tool and it's free. At the minute, I think I'm running a trial again, 30 days to get the Pro Canva, so which I've got no issues with. And obviously when it comes up for renewal, I will cancel it. It is a little bit easier to get stuff. Let's go through and I'll show you what I mean. So you ping on to the photo, obviously all this that I can move. This is all sort of stuff that I've done in time. So all I need to do is replace the picture, basically. So as I've done, this is this week's. So if I want to replace the picture with something else, we've done that one. So I want to replace that. So I'll just ping that over. That's it, done. It's just so easy. So it just makes life so easy to make a thumbnail, because you want to be making a thumbnail that will appeal to a lot of people, that will grab people's attention when, say, they're searching for ACC on YouTube, or it comes up on the feed if you're fortunate enough. You want to be grabbing that people's eye. You want to be, oh, look at that. That looks pretty good. The thumbnail or the picture or whatever. I'm going to go and have a look in there. So as I said, it's really, really good. And the thing with Canva is you can manipulate, you can do everything with the pro side anyway. I've still got workarounds to do without running the pro Canva. I've got other websites that I've saved that I use to sort of take away backgrounds and stuff like that. So, but it is a good tool to have. So that's sort of basically going to set up your thumbnail. So you've done your thumbnail, you've downloaded it. Obviously YouTube as well is a nightmare, or Streamlabs. I think it's YouTube actually, not Streamlabs, where the picture has to be less than 2 meg big. If it's 2 meg big, it won't allow it. So then you have to drop it down. So if I download mine, sometimes they're over 2 meg big. But what you do is you go into Paint, which is on every PC at the end of the day. So I'll go to, let's say, this one, which is too big. So it's 2.2 meg. And all I'll do is I'll just go over. I won't open, sorry. I'll go to Save As, and I'll drop down and I'll go to JPEG, which is a slightly lesser detailed file format. And I'll click Save. Obviously, it says it's already existed because I've already done it. So I'll overwrite that, and that's gone down to 0.5 meg. And it hasn't lost much detail. So then I know I can upload that straight to YouTube or through Streamlabs, which I'll show you now. So that's your thumbnails. Let's go. I'm going to pull this over, even though I'm recording, so it might be quite difficult, but we're going to come over anyway. So this is Streamlabs OBS. There is a streaming software called OBS. I don't like it as such. I don't get on with it. So I use Streamlabs OBS, which seems for me is a little bit easier to navigate, to get round. So as you can see at the minute, I am recording. So this is going to be a little bit strange. So as you can see, my bar meter going up and down. Obviously, it's recording. It says test widget, stop recording and stuff, which obviously I don't want to. Hopefully, I can navigate through this and you can see if it stops the recording, it stops the recording. There's not really much I can do. Obviously, all my scenes are here, which is, say, the start screen, which everyone knows when I start my stream up. Then what I do is I then click, well, I don't actually click. I've got a Stream Deck, which makes life a lot easier. And I will push through and then click main screen mess, which I've called it, which is quite strange. But that is the one I know, and that will then bring over. I'm not too sure what it's going to do if I press it. So I'm going to press it, and okay, it's still recording. As you can see me talking and everything else. Obviously, Xbox is not on. I've got a Elgato capture card, which obviously captures my Xbox. So that's that. I've got other ones. I think this is slightly bigger. Yeah, this is slightly bigger, which I've messed about with. I'm always changing layouts and stuff on Streamlabs. Just to sort of update stuff, keep everything sort of relevant. So I'll go back to the one that I'm on. Then in the middle is the sources, which is where you're going to have obviously your webcam sort of little background that I've got, and other little things that are running. I mean, Looper, which is a really good program, which loops pictures basically, and that's where I've got my sort of promotion where it goes turn one, Fanatec, and stuff like that. Obviously down, you probably can't see it. Actually, you can't see it now because I've got this screen up, which is a bit of a shame. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it now. Actually, yes, I do. Video making. No, is that not the one? Okay, sorry, that one. There you go. I knew it was one of them. So I've been talking and showing stuff, and it's not even been coming up because I've had my face on there. But so yeah, sources are, as I said, you've got your webcam background. I've got loads in here. Some of them I don't use. You've got obviously PC display, which is what we're on at the minute. That's how you can see what's going on. You've got the video capture device, which is the Xbox. If I obviously click that, it's going to go to Elgato. So I'll get that back off, which is, yeah, for the Xbox. So what I do is, I'm trying to think if this will work as well. Let's have a look. So obviously I'm not going to go into settings and everything like that because it's just going to make the video too long-winded, really long-winded, to be fair. So what I will do to get a stream scheduled, instead of going live, I used to go live, as you can see the button in the bottom corner, and then do it that way. It'll bring up a box in the middle, and then you sort of fill out the bits and pieces, you upload your thumbnail and everything else. Now, I find it easier, and I'll show you why, to do it the way where you schedule the stream. So you know I've got a stream on Saturday and Sunday, so I've already scheduled them. They're in YouTube. So what you'll do is, I hope this works. See, I don't even know now if you can see this. I'm hoping you can. I don't know how I would do it. What I'll do is I'll capture this anyway and put it up on the screen if you can't see it, because I don't know what's going on, because I can't see the recording screen now. So it might be blank. I don't know. So you'll go to a calendar, basically, we're looking at, and you'll click on the calendar and say it's, obviously you'll click on Thursday, and then, yeah, it will bring up a screen, and you basically put in your relevant details and everything else. You go down and you press schedule, and then it will come up and it will schedule it for that day at that time. So then what you do is, I will go back so you can see what I'm doing. I'll bring it over there, a bit bright. Sorry about that. Right. You will then go into, obviously, YouTube. You'll go to content. You've obviously set up your live stream. So I've got two set up. One of these, well, yeah, it doesn't matter. You'll have maybe one, maybe two, maybe three. I don't know, whenever you're setting them up. So they'll still need work to be done in that stream. So we'll go to the top one. So we'll come in, and because it's putting in everything that you've done probably on your last stream, technically your title will be wrong, but you can change the title when you put it on Streamlabs, when you schedule it before you come into YouTube. And then you can change, obviously, the title. You'll have to change your description, because the description will be from your previous, and then come down and just make sure everything else is okay. So that's fine. So yeah, your thumbnail will already be uploaded via Streamlabs, but again, you don't have to. You can just manually upload it through here. You can just tweak and everything else. You'll come to save. You'll save, obviously, what you've just done. Now, the biggest part, when I first started streaming, that I didn't know about was the customization. The customization. I even had to think myself there. That's terrible. So I would have it on anyone can send a message in the chat, for the simple fact of I just wanted everyone to talk. I wanted new people to come in, new people to talk, and everything else. I did not realize that we could put it on subscribers only. Now, what that stopped was it was almost like bots coming on, and they were putting links to dirty websites and bits and pieces like that all the time. And I did not know. I even manually blocked them. You could manually block them through YouTube, but it didn't work. So what I find now is, which is really, really good, so you just put, subscribers, and you put any duration. You could have it for, basically, somebody's got to subscribe to talk in the chat box, which is a win-win for me, because I get people talking, but I also get people subscribing. So I don't have a time set. I just put on any duration. So anyone that subscribes can then chat straight away. So, which is really, really good. And that's massively important for me that works. Because it stops all the bots and getting spammed, basically, in the chat box. Because you imagine I'm racing and I'm getting spammed. You definitely then need someone to sort it out. But still, it was stream after stream after stream it would happen, until I worked out how to do this, which is, really good. So you make sure for every stream you set it up, got subscriber only, any duration, save that, job done. Monetization is the next one. So you can either have ads on or ads off. Obviously, I'm going to have ads on. I let YouTube insert the mid-rolls. I don't basically choose how the mid-rolls appear, because you've got to then try and work out when they're going to go in, which for me is I don't need that. Again, I just want it to be seamless. I just want it to get sorted out. So again, I put it on balanced. I don't put it on aggressive, because some people have still said that, I've got an ad come up and stuff like that. And I know it's frustrating. But obviously I've still got to try and earn something, or I want to earn some money. It's nice to earn a little bit of money. So I just put it on balanced at the end of the day, which seems to suit me quite well. Some people get adverts, some people don't. It's just luck of the draw with YouTube. So that's the monetization side done. And that's it then. You're done. You save it, you come out, you're ready to go. So when you are ready to stream, this is the next part. So what you'll do is, I'm going to try this without messing it about. Not too sure if it will. So I might actually, probably the easiest way is to insert a clip of what comes up. And then basically you're poised, ready to go. And what I do is, once I'm ready to go, once I've got my menu up that has basically got the thing where it says go live, because I set my stream up. I'm on my computer probably half an hour, maybe even an hour, depending if I'm doing some practice in a race or for a race, before my stream is supposed to start. I will get Streamlabs open. I will get my thumbnail up, which has got the part that says go live ready. I've also got, which I'll show, which is really good. So you go into this part, and this part is basically where you can bring your pop-out chat box, which is, like I said, it's been invaluable. It really has, especially when I was struggling with my eyesight and stuff like that. It's been so good. Obviously, this part will tell you what's going on live. It will tell you people viewing. Obviously, I've got my little widget thing that's on my stream as well anyway, to sort of do that. So I don't need this up, but it stays up, but it sort of stays hidden behind my Streamlabs app. So what I'll do is I'll go into here. I'll go to pop out chat, and I've got a chat box. And the beauty of it is I can make it as big as I want, as small as I want. So at the minute it's quite small, as in the actual chat part. But if I control plus, which you could do on a PC, and it'll make your window bigger. If you're viewing anything, a site, it'll make the text bigger and everything else. So I just make it bigger. So it's a no-brainer for me. It just has helped so much that I can actually see what you guys are typing to me instead of squinting, because I actually have a second screen, which is where I lay or put the Streamlabs. I put them my screen over the top, and I've got it all set up nicely that I can see what's going on. I've got everything in place that I can mess about with and everything else. And it's simple. It's really, really simple. Like I said, so I'll start the stream. I'll click on starting soon drum and bass, which is what my source is for the start. And then that'll go. I can't actually hear the music for that. I have got that turned off because I don't want to hear it. I know it's running. I know it works. And then after sort of a couple of minutes, when it ticks over to when I'm supposed to have the stream live, I will then click the relevant source, which will come up with my ugly mug on my webcam and everything else. And that's it. And then you start doing what you want to do. And then at the finish, like I says, I click the end screen. And then that runs through. And then once that's finished, I then manually stop the stream. And that's it, pretty much. It is pretty simple to do with the live streams and everything else. It's not that difficult. Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong. Going in front of the camera, if you're not used to that for the first time, can be a little bit daunting. But over time, you'll get used to it. And it is fun. And I've met so many nice people, people in my community, my members and everything else, my admins, and it's we enjoy the same stuff. That's what my channel's built around. So yeah, it's really, really good. So quick one on, let me have a look if I can bring this up. Obviously you've got G Portal. I'm not going to go into that because we could be here all day. But that's obviously what I set the server up. We're going to go into Adobe Premiere Rush. This is what I use for, if it'll load, because sometimes it has a bit of a nightmare. But this is what I use for video editing, which again, I'm not going to go into massively because it's, yeah, we could be here all day again. It is. I think I made a video about video editing before, but again, it's all pretty much self-explanatory. I've got my start screen, which again, I made myself. This was a video about the graphics card that I tried to get. So obviously the video's already made, so I can get rid of a lot of this. So then I've just got my start screen. So then what I do is I then add my videos or whatever I made, which will obviously be this video. And yeah, edit it and everything else. And then that's pretty much straightforward to upload to YouTube as well. If you come out of here, go into YouTube, and straight away up into the top right hand corner, you've got create, and then upload a video. And then it's pretty much, well, sort of the same process as a stream if you do it through YouTube. So you select the file, you then upload the file, it will start uploading, it'll come up here, it'll be blank because obviously it's got no thumbnail. And let's say for this one's, for argument's sake, you'll go in and you'll just put, yeah, your title in, you'll put your description, you'll click on that, you'll already made your, look at my ugly mug, you'd already made your thumbnail. So you'll click then the thumbnail in there and it'll upload the thumbnail, and yeah, you just go down and sort everything else out, and that's it. And then yeah, you come out and you schedule the video, which is again really good because you can have it for members only, public, private. Unlisted is good because you can give a link to anyone and they can view the video, but no one else can view it unless they've got that link. And then obviously, yeah, you can schedule. And I do now, which is a new thing for me, having members, I do it from members to public. So as soon as the video gets uploaded, I will click on that and members can get to view the video straight away. Then what I'll do is I will put in the date and time that I want it actually to go public. So members get to view it a good couple of hours before it gets put up to the public, which is a nice touch for the members. They get to view videos early. But yeah, that's about it really. I wanted to try and keep it short and sweet. It isn't really, it's a 34-minute video, but there's a lot of elements to it. That's the thing. You can say on consoles, I think there is Twitch is on Xbox, I think. I'm not too sure about PlayStation, that you can actually stream your races and whatever you do straight from your consoles. You could probably ask, well, why do you need a PC? Why do you need all this equipment and everything else? You've got the customization. That's the biggest thing with it. You can customize. So, like I said, with mine, I've this up. I go down to mess. Obviously, I've got my webcam. Yes, you can get your webcam on via the console. I've done it before, but I've got all this little border around it. I've got just Boris. I've got the looper going. I've got the little live pulsating. I've got live viewers as they are, what the live views are at any one time. I can put whatever I want on the screen. Like I said, I've got everything at the end of the day. I'm just trying to see if, so I've got that donation, which obviously don't work anymore. The Christmas tree, there you go. Look, I've got a Christmas tree come up. As I said, it gives you so much more control and so much more personalization of your streams. This is why, for me, if you want to be serious about streaming and everything else, being a content creator, you need a PC and you need all this equipment to get your streams looking as how you want them. I think it is as well. So, but yeah, on that note, I'm going to go. I'm going to get myself off here. Going to put it